Ba ba bum ba ba bum ba bum bum. I've no idea. Let me just try and get on my stream as usual. Okay. Doesn't look. Oh, yes, yes. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, anyone who's here. Hello. Hello. I don't know who's here, but can you hear me okay? Two people are watching, and I just need to know if I've got a volume level before we get into Chaosilator gets an update. Yes, as you can see, it has. Oh, great audio. Oh, brilliant, nice. That's cool beans. Yeah, so KORG iKaossilator, unbelievably gets an update, which adds no grid. But the important thing is they didn't let it die. It's still alive, and it's still good fun. KORG. Always had trouble getting my head around how these mute and solo buttons work on this. Right, let's choose something a bit more. So swipe up to solo. Swipe down to mute. Same way to swipe. So yeah, it gets this update. I always did enjoy playing with iKaossilator. It's good fun. How I like to set this up, let me just get this in a better position. How I like to set this up is in settings here, you'll see now right down the bottom, this new no grid thing. If you switch it off, the no grid it disappears, and that's what it used to be like before it had the update. So you put the update. It may have had some other bits and pieces tweaked. I'm sure it's had some bug fixes and things. It's still got link. I think it always had link. And you can still do live recording. Now, I like to do this. I like to set tempo lock and scale lock before I start if I'm just jamming around with it. Hey, Dean, how you doing? Yeah, it's had an update. Well, it's only really had the no grid added sort of thing. But what I like to do is I'll start it off. And I like to kind of just mix and match different bits and pieces it's going through like this. We'll get rid of that. So let's see. Drop stick. I like the fact as well that you can sweep between your sounds. Sorry if you already said. It does have Ableton Link, yeah? There it is there, Ableton Link. But did it always have Ableton Link? I thought it might have always had Ableton Link. The only thing that annoys me about KOSsilator is the fact that it's portrait only. But it is for iPhone too. You can use this on your iPhone as well. So maybe that's one of the new things. I'm really not that sure because I only reinstalled it about half an hour ago because I thought, oh, no grid. That sounds interesting. But you have a lot of control over it. So there's nothing playing now. You can see this. It's doing 1 2 1 2. But we can sort that out. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to set this a bit better. And set the length to 8. So it's already on 8 for this one. And we want to set it on higher for the actual green one. So, not sure how to get the blinking thing to go longer. Okay. I'll do it on this one. We'll wait till that comes round again. Oh, Accurate Beats is in. Hi, Accurate. So listen, it's very easy to have a lot of fun with iKaossilator, and like I was saying at the beginning, what I like to do is I like to set it up with tempo lock and scale lock. So then you can just play around with everything. It's going to more or less sound okay. But if you do take your time and, you know, and play with it for a bit and then try and actually record something properly, then it does sound a lot better. But sometimes it's it's a happy accident thing if you're going to do it like that. But you could, as you can see, there is all these user ones anyway. There's loads and loads of them, and then there's the shared folder as well. I don't know why this isn't absolutely huge. See, this is people have unloaded. But if we go to user, but if we go to the sounds pack, you have these. There's everything there. And then you have the essential list, and then the EDM stuff. Now I'm pretty sure I probably must have. What? Oh, I'm not going to sign in now, am I? Hey. But okay. But I'm pretty sure I bought them all at the time. But then you get. It's good fun. What's this? So let's do what's this? Let's do a new. Okay. And then we can. Now I'm not sure if it resets. Let's try another one, new. Okay. No, it just must set it like this. Unless my scale and tempo lock has anything to do with that. We'll see. New. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's set it at C, Ionian. Are the sounds? Sounds are pretty much the same. I used to have a couple of KOSsilators. Was it the KP2 and the yellow one as well? The yellow one was great fun. Well, the yellow one was Joe's. It was funny, but it was a really good. You could just mess around with it for ages. But when you plugged it into a PA, man, it sounded massive. So let's do something with this as a setup point. And how long have they got us going on for? 4, I would imagine. Yeah. That sounded crap. Let's set the scale to something a bit more. There we go. So you've got this new scale grid thing now as well. And with drums, can you do more than one finger at a time? Let's see, shall we, Dean? Let's set this to a drum. Let's set this to techno. Okay. Our recorder's off. I don't think so. Yeah, the update is the. I've taken it off. Let me put it back on. This note grid here, which is on, but you'll only see it for the instruments. It makes it easier to kind of. Might work better with the crayon. Hang on. Might be easier. So you can see that they've got these grid markings now. There may have been some other updates and stuff. And let me just get this to something a bit longer than that. How can I'm doing something wrong here, aren't I? Is that the maximum length I can have? 16s. 16. What's also nice, no note markers, just grid markers. The transposition is good as well. So it's a good laugh. It's good. Mitch is here. Hi, Mitch. The audio dabbler has arrived. I'm late. The stream actually, I don't know. Well, I mean, you know, it's just for fun. It is for fun. I mean, you get lots of things you can do. You can export your audio. You can create as an Ableton project. Sound library. Don't know what that is. Yeah. Well, you see, this is how little it did actually get attention. They did these 2 packs and they made spaces for more, obviously, but it never happened. Well, at least it's been updated, you know, after a long time. Let's have another look at the settings and in a bit more detail. Match session to imported loops. So you can import your session and then everything can get locked in. Like I said, I like to have scale and tempo lock on. Mute mode, audio event. Not really sure what all this means. Oh, background audio. No, really. All I ever really did with it is just seriously just mess around. So that's what I'm kind of doing, messing around. Oh, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? So to solo, you swipe up, and then to bring it all back in, you swipe up again. And to mute, but it can get a bit messy. So let's see. What's also good fun is the fact that you can actually make this for free. I don't think they will. Maybe they should. But it is like having a KORG, but you haven't got any effects and stuff like that. You know, it could have been huge. I would have loved it to have been in, portrait mode, and then because it's got link and everything, so you could set it up in either whatever AUM or whatever else has got link, and then do all sorts of cool stuff. But it's really horrible having to work in portrait mode if you're trying to work with it with something else. It does work with the iPhone as well, by the way. I'm not sure if that's a new update or it always did. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. What I like is also that you can select any of the sounds here and change them out. Or you can like change them by swiping backwards and forward. Yeah, there you go. It's great on the iPhone. I imagine it is. I imagine it's brilliant on the phone because you can just hold it there and you can just mess around with it. But I also like the fact that you can set your scales and stuff like this dead easy. The length is, well, obviously 64/16 is the longest, but up here you can directly access each part and set the length independently for each part. So you can get some sort of weird polyrhythmic gating kind of stuff going on. It's good. But also you can access the as well, all the stuff like this, so you don't have to. So say for instance we wanted to change out this for something completely different than another thing. We can just scroll down so we go and now if we set that to so let's stop that. Let's clear out the entire session, actually. Okay, so there's nothing there now if we play. So let's record some silliness. I'll wait till this comes back around again. But you see, it's good fun. Everything's going to be quantized. So what have we got? Well, let's try something a bit more. Oh, Donkomatic. Could put this in everything, but it's good for a laugh. Let's slow the tempo down. I'll have to put it back in. Let me switch them all on because there's nothing in any of them. I'll leave that loop round so we get that whole hit. Let's try another few special effects just for fun. And then when we get bored with that, do a bit of minimal. It's your very own home entertainment center. Yes, yes. It's pretty cool. You can do some nice stuff. Oh, have you run this live? Rustique has run this live. This is... Doing stuff like this is nice. Let's have a switch on. Now, obviously, if we take scale and tempo lock off, some of these are going to sound a lot better because I had that set really slow. So. It's also great that you can just overwrite everything on the fly, and it really doesn't glitch. It never glitches. It's so old, right? This used to run on prehistoric iPads. iPads from 65 million years ago. Literally stone tablets. So this is how long iKaossilator's been around. And I also really like the, what's the red one called? Does all the techno kind of... It's based on the... It looks like Electribe, the Electribe ones. I like that. I like that red Electribe. That's cool. But I'm a bit of a fan of KORG. Let's at least lock scale and tempo again. Because if you lock scale and tempo, that means we can mix and match all the patterns from anywhere we like. And they'll all be at least in the same key. Now, if we didn't like bits and pieces, we could just jump in and out, in and out. So. Now, obviously, yeah, just go Doug. Obviously, the drum and bass ones would have won a lot quicker. So if I take off tempo lock and swap to the next one. Sounds like a CS80. Oh, the Oddbot guy's here. Enough of KORG. Okay, so I'm going to go now. So, I mean, obviously, I don't want to go on too much longer with this. It's the same thing all the time. But, yeah, I think it's great fun. I think it's great fun. Do you know, I don't even know how much it was. I don't even know. I can't even remember how much I paid for it when it was new, when it came out. But I suppose it still has its place, doesn't it? You know, there's everybody, 1 million years. That's when before KORG, that's when it came out. Does anybody still like the app or enjoy it, or do you prefer the Electribes now? You know, I do enjoy this was good, but when you kind of, because it was one of the first apps I got. In fact, I think, you know what, it was definitely one of the first apps when I first got an iPad. So I got this. It must have been 2011, and so I guess it came out before that. So, you know, it is useful. It does have its place. And, of course, I think it's all, is it inter-app or you can open it and thingy, can't you? And it does Ableton Link. But I don't know. But it's cool. It's good fun. I tell you what, another one I'm going to be looking at as well. I'll do it as a live stream. Next time I do a live stream, probably next time I do a live stream, I want to do Drum Jam, because I've had that app as well for years and years, and I absolutely love that app. It says you can import your own loops. Yeah, it does. Look. If you go to Sound Library, no, restore. Where does it say that? No. Close. Here, settings. Backup, restore. I don't know. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. Save new, overwrite, export, clear Sound Library. I don't know. Not sure. You probably, I don't know if you can import your own. I think it means you can import your own loops that you've made in this, probably. Oh, it's got, I tell you what, though, it has got some. Those are some really nice sounds. Can't really go wrong, can you? Sort of a mad jazz thing. Listen, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you very, very, very much for turning up again. But I couldn't resist. You know what I mean? When I saw it today, I think I saw it on Discord. And I thought, oh, God, you're joking. It's got an update after. And I forgot, you forget about them, don't you? They don't sit there on your iPad. You forget they exist. Every now and then I go through stuff. I go like, I'll just type in synth or something on the App Store and see what I've got. That hasn't been around for ages and ages, and I'll just download it and have a blast with it. Thanks, Mitch. And thanks, Dean. Thanks everyone for turning up, and Accurate Beats turning up too. That was epic. Of course, I don't think he would ever use anything like this, but anyway, this was good for a laugh. I enjoyed it, and I've keep wiping my screen. I've got the Jacob bug. Keep the screen clean because it does show up. The fingerprints do show up. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys really. Hey, Echo Opera. What was it you were talking about? Echo Opera's just said, "Have a great day." Thanks, Doug. What was the thing I did today? The app. Oh, do you know what? My memory is terrible. What app did I do today? What was it? I can't hack it. Cality. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't Cality epic? But I think what's his name? Meerkat Music Paul said it sounds better with pluck sounds, which is true running at speed. But if you really slow everything down, the timing down, it's just if you put something that's really like with a slow attack, by the time it's come round, the attack's got back up, and you can sort of do some really wild ambient stuff with it. It's great. Anyway, listen, I'm going to go. Cality, that was it. I can't even. This is the truth. I don't know what day it is. I think it's Friday. Anyway, and that means tomorrow's Saturday. I'm learning. Right. Anyway, guys, listen, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all later. Now, I'm going to work out how to end the feed. I'll see you again really very soon. Very soon. VV.